Hello, everybody. I'm your host, Eric Bird, here at StopStrugglingNow.com. And today we got to talk about getting better interest on your money, making money, goes hand in hand. Is it possible? I know some of you are sitting around there getting 0.05%, 1% APY on your money. Well, we're about to change the game, ladies and gentlemen. They're here. Celsius Network, I have to talk about it again, but this is a dedicated video for them. Why? Because we're going to have a special guest on our Friday Night Live, so you don't want to miss that. And welcome. Stop Struggling Now gear. Check. And please like, subscribe, and click the bell below so you get the latest updates. Now, let's get to it. All right, welcome back to the Stop Struggling Now YouTube channel page. And I want to thank you for being here. And once again, as you know, I always request, I ask, I humbly would appreciate if you share the videos. This can help thousands, if not millions of other people. So with that said, you know how we do this. There's a join button over here on the right hand side. That's to become a member of the channel. Members of the channel receive messages under the community tab. Almost daily. You receive 1 or 2 videos per month, especially for members of the channel. And without further ado, let's get into it because we're going to have a special guest on the Friday Night Live. And if anybody sees this, then you're going to want to check out March 13th, Friday Night Live, and we're going to have Zach from Celsius Network on with us live. So it should be awesome. But before we get into the Celsius Network setup, because I got to do a preview so you guys know where to put your money if you want to earn 10% on your money annually, 11% on your money annually, 12, 13, 14, even more if you're not inside the USA, 17% on your money annually just for leaving your crypto sitting. Let's talk about it, ladies and gentlemen. But first, remember all that FUD that I always talk about? That fear, uncertainty, and doubt, and everybody's heard of Goldman Sachs. But I just had to point out something. Last year, May 28th, 2020, there's an article out, and they're still talking about 5 reasons why Bitcoin is not an asset class. This is last May. Fast forward. I'll leave a link down below in the description. So then that way you guys can read this article because it's kind of comical. So for 10 years, 11 years, crypto's been out, Bitcoin. The whole time, they're saying, no, it's not an asset class, it's not investable, don't bother. It's just going to fade away off into the sunset. Now what happens? Fast forward to 2021, and this is March 8th article, and Goldman Sachs doesn't say anything. But what they do is they started including Bitcoin in its weekly ranking of global asset class returns late January. That's when the largest cryptocurrency quietly appeared atop the chart. Again, are you getting a clue yet, ladies and gentlemen? They didn't mention it. They didn't have no big to do, but whenever they wanted to give you some FUD, so that way you would stay away from it, they had to boast it about it on their articles. So I just want to point this out, what's been going on for the last 10 years in case you've been sleeping at the wheel and don't know what cryptocurrency has been doing. All right? So now, let's get into Celsius. I like what their hashtag is. Hashtag unbank yourself. This is why Goldman Sachs, the financial institutions, JP Morgans, the banks of the world have been trying to give you all the reasons not to invest in Bitcoin, while they're doing it silently, no doubt. So we're going to talk about the advantages and why they're scared. And as you can see, we're at the Celsius Network, and there's a link down below to sign up for Celsius Network. You deposit $200 or more. Your first deposit has to be $200 or more. Then you will receive free Bitcoin. Use the link down below, please, because I am an ambassador of Celsius. They kindly made me an ambassador, so I really appreciate it. So it's a win-win for everybody. Now, the other parts to the story, and there are many. Celsius Network and I like earning money. We like making money while we sleep here at the SSN Nation. This is how you become an emerging millionaire, when your money is compounding while you don't have anything to do with it. So that's why you see the first thing on the list, which I like, is earn. They're not talking about some other mumbo jumbo. So I'm going to go down to the bottom of the page because they have it there. But as you can see, crypto on your terms, earn 13.3 at USDC coin, Ethereum 6.35, Bitcoin 6.2. Now, it does matter if you're international or USA. They have different rates. And we can get into that. I'm going to show you what some of the rates are, I'm pretty sure, because it's at the bottom, I believe. When I hit the earn page, it looks like, but we'll find out. So, the bottom line to the story is, how long have you heard me talk about crypto? The last 3 years, if you're a member that long or a subscriber that long. Well, it's been a while. And look at this, up to 17.78% annually. But again, that's for people who are international. Because you know how I always say, we're in the land of the free. But are you really? The rest of the world gets 17. The most we can get is around 13. So I'm going to show you what some of that means right here. I've shown this before, but here's your rewards. United States. Well, let's just get to the U.S. because it's over here on the right-hand side, so you can see. But I'll tease you and show you what the international guys get. So here's what we get. We can only earn interest on our money in the United States based on if I have Ethereum, then I can only earn the interest is put back in Ethereum. The rest of the world, I can have money, my Ethereum there, but I can get paid in a Cell token. And if you're international, instead of 5.05%, you get 6.35% for international. So you can see on the right-hand side, USA is on the right. Everyone else are international countries that allow you to don't have to worry about buying and sell and getting sell interest. You get a higher interest rate. So congratulations. But as you can see, Synthetic Network, Matic is 13.9, Bancor is 10, Paxos Standard 10. So of course, these stable coins are all going to be 10.51%. No bank is going to give you 10% on your money for letting it sit there. Those are the stable coins. A little more volatile and things kind of change. Avi is even 7.51. That's decent as well. UMA 7%. And then it starts going down from there. Tether, Dash, 5.5, 5.5. But you guys understand what I'm saying. If you're into crypto and you're hodling, you're putting your money on an exchange and just leaving it there, why would you do that when you can earn interest on your money daily? Every day you earn interest on your money, and from the previous week, they pay you the following Monday. So every Monday, you get your interest earned added into your account, and now the money is compounding again for another week. And it just keeps going. It's snowball effect, so to speak. So we're hopefully in the best of both worlds. You have your crypto going up in value, which now means you get more interest. Your interest is added into your account, and now that total dollar amount together gives you more interest the next week. The best of both worlds, ladies and gentlemen. If you're not on the bandwagon yet, I hope this is going to get you on the bandwagon. All right, let's talk about a few other things, because unbank yourself means I'm going to earn money, which hardly any banks give us interest anymore. And that also means, what else do banks do? They give you loans or lines of credit, right? Well, that's where the borrow feature comes in. Now, here's the thing that I love about this. This is the new generation. You need to invest, and once you invest, then you can borrow against your assets. And since Goldman Sachs now and the rest of the world is coming around to it that this is an asset, you can borrow. So once again, there are rates, which is very fascinating. How about 1% loans against your asset? I realize in the United States, I believe it's 25%, in order to get a 1% loan. So if you had $10,000 in worth of crypto, you could get a loan for $2,500 and it would be 1% APR. What more can you ask for? You're unbanked. No credit check, no qualifying, no nothing. And you can see right here on the screen. Tell us how much you need. If you have the collateral, we have the cash. Borrow as little as $500. Apply in minutes. Zero paperwork. Get instantly approved. There's no credit check, no origination fees, and it's fast. So that's it, ladies and gentlemen. The final frontier is kind of coming upon us. This is why the banks have been trying to give you the FUD for the last 10, 11 years, because they charge fees. Now I can get loans without origination fees. All right. And then, of course, they want to give you an example. So you can see you can go up to 36 months. Loan value does matter, because as soon as you go to another level, 33%, which I can't get over there, then your interest rate's going to go up. Simple as that. All right? Because you can see right here, this is 6 months term, 25%, and now your APR is 0.75. That's cheap. You go to 12 months, looks like it's 0.75 as well. 0.75, as long as you stay under 25%, it's under 1%. Is that awesome or what? Now it goes to 5% if you need 33% on your money, but for no qualifying, no credit check, no nothing, and you guys know what the rules are. Hopefully if you're borrowing, you're using it to buy an asset that's going to return revenue for you. That's what you're doing, right? Make your money work for you and keep working for you. All right. Now, there is one thing which we will clarify. When you have a loan, you do not earn any interest. I want to clarify that, but I believe that is what happens. So now it's just whatever you have in there. If you had $10,000, including the interest added, then it's going to stay at that level. And of course, if coins go up or down, then that's how it's going to be. Now, there is one little thing. It's almost like stocks where there's a margin. So as long as you stay at 25%, then they're not going to call you up. But let's just say the coins go down in value. So then what's going to happen? Your ratio is out of whack. So they might call you up and say, hey, you need to deposit some more money over here to make sure you stay within the 25% LTV, which is understandable. So that's the only thing that you pretty much have to worry about. So again, everything being equal, you're unbanked, you have your own destiny now at hand, and that's why we always talked about getting those extra streams of income, multiple streams of income, because then you'll be able to invest properly. And then what else do we have here besides the loan factor, which is awfully sweet? We get that. But now think about this. When we're sitting here sending money to people, there's a reason there's a Cash App, right? Cash App, so you can send money to friends and family and whoever you want to right away. Unlike what the banks do, like the Zelle, and then it's not like instant, but it still gets there in, almost a day or whatever. Well, Cell Token has their own Cell Pay. So that's coming out as well. I don't know if it's out because I haven't sent anybody any money on it or messed around with the app too much. But pay and get paid with crypto all within the app, just like similar to Cash App. Fast, easy, fee-free. Notice the fee-free portion. And by the way, speaking of fee-free, when you send crypto over to Celsius, they don't charge a fee for accepting. And when you send crypto out of Celsius, they don't charge you a fee on their end for sending it out. Another thing a bank doesn't like to do. Try to do a bank wire. It's not going to be free. It's going to be $40, $50 or more. So here we are once again. They have Cell Pay within the app. If somebody else is a Cell Token member, you can just send it direct. Send a payment to a friend, receive payments from others, share among fellow Celsians. Choose a recipient. You can see here on the screen, it's relatively simple. If you guys have used Cash App or any other apps where you send money, then you know this is similar. So there won't be a problem with that. Just keep in mind, if you have any questions, Friday Night Live, you're going to have to be there, and you can talk with Zach from Celsius Network. He usually hosts the shows for the live streams on Celsius Network YouTube channel. So he's coming, and this is going to be a blast on Friday night. Get some answers to a few questions. And that's pretty much it, ladies and gentlemen. There's not much to it other than the fact some of you may be unfamiliar with crypto. And if that is you, you can go to under the community tab, go to the content portal, and as you can see, they have descriptive tutorials, visual tutorials, loan frequently asked question, business development, Celsius FAQs. What can you say? How many places actually try to walk you through and help you out with their platform? Celsius, how to create a Celsius account, how to transfer digital assets, how to take out a loan, how to turn on the 2FA. That's another tier of security. So you might have the Google Authenticator. So you'll have your username and password to log in, but then it'll use the Google Authenticator, so you have another code. So that way, in case it tries to deter you getting hacked. And then, of course, how to use CellPay, how to withdraw digital assets. Anything that someone is unfamiliar about, you can get answers right here. And now they have a new bot. It's an AI bot that tries to help people out as well. So they're kind of new, ladies and gentlemen. But I shouldn't say new. What I really mean is they're growing so fast, just like a normal company. You can't probably hire enough people because they're growing so fast. So many people are moving over here because of the higher interest rates. They have the highest interest rates when you compare them to other platforms like a BlockFi or a Nexo or a Voyager. There's hardly anybody that has higher interest rates that can be earned. All right? So that's all I wanted to say tonight, because emerging millionaires, I hope you're in the house. I hope you're paying attention, because this is the greatest transfer of wealth in the history of the United States happening right before your very eyes. You keep hearing me say this, and I'm going to keep saying it all year long. So please get in, and if you want your free $10 worth of Bitcoin, please click the link down below from Coinbase. All right? And then when you get to Coinbase, you can get another $30 while you learn about crypto there. So again, I hope you join us. I hope you get into the Celsius network, get into the crypto, because you'll be able to unbank yourself, and then you can have your own destiny when you have the double whammy. You're investing, and you don't have to ask the bank or anyone for a loan for the rest of your life. So with all that said, thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. And please like, subscribe, and click the bell below so you get the latest updates. And I know it's hard out here. And due to the pandemic, due to the closures of businesses, due to the government and their lack of response for the American people, there's a lot of people hurting out here. And I realize that. And that's why we have to be diligent, and that's why you have to take every advantage that you can to make extra streams of income. And what you do with that extra streams of income and a little bit of money left over, you need to invest it. That's what you need to do. And if there's a platform or a place that's going to give you 10%, 12%, 13, 14% on your money, and you can just let it sit there and it grows, and then you can turn around and borrow against it, ladies and gentlemen, it can't get any better than that, because no credit check, no qualifying, and nobody's saying you have a bad credit score. Nobody's saying, hey, you know what, we just don't want to give you the loan. None of that's happening here. So with all that said, keep your head up, keep moving, and I'm out.